What's going on, YouTube? I thought it was necessary since there's been a decent amount of comments that have been left on my most viral video to kind of just jump on the camera and discuss my reaction and kind of explain and give more context to the whole situation. First off, there's always going to be right and wrong on both parties. There's different perspectives with every situation in life, including this one. I'm not at all sitting here saying that I am completely not at fault in this scenario at any point in time, because I am. There are certain things that I could have done differently in this situation that could have helped dissolve what was going on. But there are also things on the other side that I believe were done poorly and incorrectly. Anyway, I wanted to watch the video and kind of explain and give context as much as I can to what happened in this situation. So first off, this has been months in the making with this guy. I have had multiple videos and multiple comments from this guy on my videos talking shit, okay? So with that being said, if someone's gonna call me out on the internet, I want to go prove to them in person that you are wrong, right? That's the whole goal. So I did come in with that goal in mind, yes. Now, did I want it to get to this point? Of course not. I'm just trying to play ball and have fun. There's a ton of the same exact comments on this video that I wanted to kind of address. Like that. Try to run me over like that. What's up? What's up? So you're probably wondering how we got to this situation. 2 weeks ago, I posted a random video that had nothing to do with this man. And he went on to comment on that video. How you post this, but not when I routed you and your whole team. The next time we played them, I said this. It's you? All right, I'm guarding you the whole time. Let's go. So this shows just a little clip of me saying, it's you, I'm guarding you. So coming to this game, I didn't know who it was. There was multiple people talking in my comment section. They were mentioning that they were on this team. I didn't really know. I didn't know who it was, who was saying what. So I even told the team beforehand, before this game, I'm gonna be calling these people out and seeing who the hell it is. Because in my opinion, if you're just typing on the internet, just who does that? And so I just wanted to see who it was, and let's see if we can play ball and go up against each other. Unfortunately, the dude that was talking was at quarterback this game, so I didn't even really guard him because you don't guard a quarterback. I'm not a rusher. I'm a defensive guy, linebacker, safety. So that was this little snippet because I at first I didn't even know who it was, so I was trying to get an answer out of these guys, and nobody was saying anything. I showed up. I said, "Who was the one talking on my video?" Just asked it multiple times, nobody said a word, and then finally someone said it was me, and I said, okay, well then I'm guarding you. Come on. Early on in the game, there was a situation where he was running down the sideline, and I squared up to pull his flag. And like every normal flag game, he slowed down and put his hands up. And so naturally, I'm like, okay, cool, we're gonna play. I thought I explained that situation. I say like every normal flag game that he slowed down and pulled up. And what I really mean by that is when you, as a defender, establish your position, the runner doesn't have to slow down and give up. The point is the runner has to make a move and try to get around you or make you miss his flag, right? So I say slow down, but I don't really mean slow down. I meant more so he didn't decide to run through me. He decided to slow down in this situation. In other scenarios, maybe they make a move, they juke back in, they jump to the side, they do a million different moves. The bottom line is you're supposed to make a football move to get around me because I established my position. So that's kind of what I was saying with that. The game, how it's supposed to be played. Then 2 drives later, this happened. Bang, bang, yeah. So for the comments about bang, bang, I say bang, bang in my videos all of the time. Has nothing to do with me going and hitting somebody. That has nothing to do with it. Bang bang is always when I'm safety rolling down or linebacker and there's 3 receivers or 2 receivers and there's a lot of room between the defender and that slot receiver. I always say bang bang because I believe that the quarterback in flag, because that's what they do, they like to bang that route quickly. So it's just me telling my teammates, hey, watch the bang, watch the bang, watch the bang. That's what I was saying in this scenario. Now, let's go back to the actual hit. Yeah. In this instance, I felt that I got into my position to where he needed to make a football move. Instead of lowering his shoulder, which I know I said he lowered his shoulder in this situation. Okay, I get it. He didn't really lower his shoulder. The point is not the fact that he lowered his shoulder or not. The point is He decided to, instead of make a move around me, he decided to keep running straight through me. Anybody that played flag at a high level knows that is not the decision to make. The decision is to make a move around a person that is stuck in the way. Plain and simple. That's another point that most people are in my comment section saying. When you play flag at a high level, there's a million instances. Squaring up on somebody and wrapping them up is how you pull a flag in competitive flag. So just because I squared up and wrapped up does not mean I was trying to tackle this man. There's a million examples of much worse, and I can show them right here. Oh. And right here. A million situations that are much worse. You square up, you wrap, and you grab the flag at the same time. That is how you properly pull a flag. In this instance, that's exactly what I went to do. Square up, wrap, pull the flag. Now, as I am feeling him go into my chest and whatever body part, whether it's his elbow or his shoulder, it looks like his elbow here, goes directly into my nose. As I'm feeling that, that is when I consciously decided, okay, I'm not going to allow him to run straight through me. So that is when I decided to slam him into the ground. Now, the biggest thing that people say is, oh, you just went in for the tackle. I play ball against some big dudes, okay? Don't you think that if this guy is running straight up and down and he is running at me and my sole purpose is to tackle this guy, do you think I'm gonna go backwards? Anybody who has run the ball understands if you have no intention of trying to run somebody over in flag and I have every intention of tackling you, I am going to scoop you up and slam you back 5 yards. Why would I fall backwards if my whole point was I was gonna just try to tackle this man? No, what happened was I felt him get into me, I absorbed him trying to run through me, and then decided to slam him because I didn't want him to get away with just trying to run through me. That is exactly what I did. So now,
like that. Try to run me over.
This is the part of the scenario that I wanted to talk about that I was in the wrong. Because like I said, there's fault on both sides. In my opinion, everything up to that point, I was fine. Now, granted, people can say, oh, he didn't have time to react. That's flag football. You have to react very, very quickly. That's football in general. If that was his excuse, sure, okay. But in my opinion, in this situation, my nose is bleeding, his elbow went straight in my nose, I absorbed the contact, I slammed him into the ground. The problem is when I got up, I stood over him and I pushed him a little bit. That is where I will 100% say that is my fault. I should not have done that. And I can see why that will ultimately, because you notice as soon as I do that, he gets up and starts wanting to fight. I get that. I understand that. I should not have done that.
Yeah, try to run me over like that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
I will never throw the first punch. Never, ever, ever throw the first punch. I've never done it in my life, and I won't start now. I trained fighting since I was 8 years old, including working out at a gym, training for MMA after college ball in Orlando for a little while. I will never throw the first punch. As you can obviously see, he throws a couple feints. I just do head movement. I'm gonna wait till he actually punches. And then if he was going to swing, I was gonna make a miss and then I was gonna start fight. But he didn't, he decided not to. And then we just started arguing. Now, of course, you know, I say he lowered his shoulder. I'm in the heat of the moment. It seemed like he lowered his shoulder. Something went directly in my nose. The bottom line again is he tried to run through me instead of make a football move. I started posting flag content simply because I enjoy. At the end of the day, all of us have lives and families that we need to go back to. I have a wife at home, pregnant wife. I'm expecting a boy, baby boy, in May. I enjoy playing flag football. I enjoy competing at the highest level in anything that I do, whether it's sports related or business or whatever it is. And I understand that things like this, they're just gonna happen. It is what it is. When you're playing a sport that is very fast and most of the time it's physical, no matter what people say about flag football, because it can be physical. Tempers flare, people get upset, and I get that happens. Ultimately, it didn't turn into a fight, so it actually was a good scenario. It was very heated, got into it like we were going to fight, and then it didn't. Bottom line, I had fault, he had fault, we all had fault. It's only a minute and a half, I think a minute and a half long video. There's a lot of context that's not in there that you can't really understand from that minute and a half video. So I figured I'd jump on here and give more context to what was going on. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.